Varsity Club, welcome back to another classic. I'm gonna be honest, if we didn't win last week, I was retiring. The good news is for me, and I guess for you if you enjoy this series, which I hope you do, that we won, and it was honestly a really tough one, but hey, 7 points is a W and I'm here for it. This week though, we're facing a still tough, even though they're 1-4 Iowa team who matches up honestly pretty well against us. There is a little bit of good news for us though, not for them, is that their wide receiver, their starting receiver, and one of their starting corners are both out for the season, so I like it. If you look at their schedule, they've only faced one ranked team, which technically is how we are as well with how things are shaken out. But look, they lost to Iowa State, the number 4 team in the nation, by only 18 points. 1-4, but they're not a bad team, I promise you. Absolutely massive news for us though. After that incredible win that we had against Indiana, we are looking at RJ Riley, who is now committed to our team. We also have Matt Childress, an overall 78 overall athlete, and then we have obviously Mike Hemphill, who you guys all saw was our very first recruit of the season, an 81 overall athlete. So a 5-star, a 4-star, and another 5-star. This is our best recruiting class to start that we've ever had. A lot of you obviously pointed out in the very last episode that we saw incredible work from Jason Barron. Believe me, Jason Barron will get plenty of opportunities to shine today because the kid's a stud. But let's not also forget that obviously Derwin is a senior. I'm not going to pull this man in his senior season when he still has plenty to tank in my opinion. Now McConnell back here under center. Coming out of the backfield, speaking of Derwin, look. Steady dose of Derwin today, you better believe it. Derwin is also 4 yards away from 500 in the season. Again, gotta love how he's played this year. Almost 100 yards per game. The kid has been so good all year long. And obviously last week wasn't a great one for him. I think he had like 60 yards total offense, but at the end of the day, like, we're gonna rock with Derwin always. Connell, little play action here. Feels some pressure. You see him rotating around. He's got guys all over the field blocking for him. And look at this, he's gonna pick up a big gain at 22. We haven't really rocked this sort of anthracite top with the white bottoms and the white helmet, but I'm gonna be honest, I kind of like how this is looking right now. McConnell makes an adjustment here. He's got this guy. You're kidding me. That was almost a pick. How did he jump that? We thought Gold was gonna have the inside track there. He obviously didn't, and we almost paid the cost on that. But here we go, 2nd and 10. Back to the passing game. Got a guy wide. Oh, what is happening? Finding ourselves here in a crucial 3rd and 10 again. Obviously we have a kicker this year, so we can absolutely kick the football, but I would obviously prefer to get ourselves a 1st down. Keep the chains moving. Our guys are moving, so is McConnell. He's gonna quickly get the 1st down. Might have died, but he sacrificed it for the right price. And number 17 team in the nation. We're trying to keep this ranking and keep moving forward right now. I know we obviously lost earlier in the year, but you know what? It's about moving forward and getting back into that top 10 and seeing what happens from there. Slow down a little bit, but still we're moving like we got to. Going back to Derwin here with a little inside handoff. Derwin tries to bounce it to the outside. Not exactly there, and we lose 2. Finding ourselves here in a big 3rd and 9. We got Swain there as well. He's going to be going to the opposite side of the field, away from where a lot of our players are going. Swain wide open. We're going to see him in a good spot. He's with a spin move and a big fella. The man's 6'8", 1,000. He's out here making plays. Big fan of how we came out there and played there. Absolutely want to see our team continue to dominate just like they did right there. Now Iowa has the ball. I want to see what they do. It's like a steady dose of the run, and this man might go to the house in the very first play. Are you kidding me? Kirk lost. We finally get a tackle, but we're for 38. There's one thing I want to do. It's probably a better job at tackling. Our team has just been abysmal at tackling, and it shows every single week, especially here in the Big Ten. It's not like Conference USA. We're trying a little bit more blitz heavy here. We don't really have safety help if they go over the top. We almost jumped off sides. And going under center pretty much non-stop here. We've never played Iowa, so we don't really know a lot about what their tendencies are. But it looks to be pretty run heavy as they throw another one of our guys down. Conley's the only guy to get him. He can't get to him. Ray Wald is going to trip him up at the 6-yard line, but how are we letting multiple running backs from their team dominate us like this? I mean, it's just embarrassing. We've been pinching the line. We've been bringing guys up, pressure in the box. It's not working. They have multiple guys who are just absolutely destroying us at the moment. We're going with another one here, but look at Dwayne Cole getting a loss of 3. I've been waiting to see it stop, and thank God we finally got one. Let's see if the crowd can help us out a little bit here. Not sold out, oddly enough, which is a little weird in my opinion. Our coverage has seen better days. So I don't love seeing us giving up a first drive touchdown when they scored significantly faster than we scored on our drive. Like, we had some obvious struggles. They had nothing of that sort. McConnell's running for his life out here today. 2nd and 5. McConnell sees his guy. Robert Roth, don't forget to diversify that portfolio. Not a terrible game from McConnell so far, but I want that passing game to be a little bit better. We haven't really found anything super deep, and eventually I hope we get there. Keeping the pressure on them here, 2nd and 4. They haven't really done a great job of stopping the run, and look at Derwin out here. Again, another first down. With how our defense played, I need them to have all the time in the world to catch their breath because they looked abysmal on that last drive. And in motion here. Over the top, we got a guy. It's McFadden. McFadden's going to hold it. Clayton McFadden over the top. We just said we wanted to stretch the defense a little bit, and Clayton said, give me that. That's what I'm talking about. Big-time players making big-time plays. Now, can our defense do the same here? We're going with the run. We're being a little bit more patient. Eichenberg's going to get that tackle. First of the game for him. Trying to get the crowd hype, but again, I'm surprised the crowd didn't really sell out today. Eichenberg and company ready to go again. Let's go defense. We know what pass is coming here. We're getting our guys ready. Trying to control Walter, see what he can do. Watching the little underneath stuff. They're going a little deeper. Look at Jordan. Damon. You haven't seen the Damon picking a little bit, but Damon comes up here with a massive interception that I believe may have given him the school record. It is the school record. Mervin McMurvin has another record go down. It's Jordan Damon. Career interception number 9, and it's one we won't forget. Jordan Damon started as a true freshman, still starting obviously as a senior, and it's incredible to see what he's done. That kid has worn number 8 for a couple of seasons now, and I honestly don't know who's going to wear it next year, but it's going to be interesting. And I think what's wild is that we've had a lot of people that have tried to wear number 8, and it obviously didn't work out too well for them, but that dude has been a stud ever since he put the number on, and you love to see it. Connell again, taking his time here. Quick little pass here to Roth IRA. He's going to pick up 9. Little third down action here. McConnell has been incredibly efficient so far. 2 touchdowns, 5 for 7 on the afternoon. Giving the ball to Derwin up the middle. Derwin's going to find a gap. Derwin making things move. He's going to get inside. Looks like to be the 15. Last play of the first quarter here. Connell moving under center. Got his guy, and Roth dropped what should have been a touchdown in my opinion. Back out here again, 2nd and 10. First play of the second quarter. Connell feeling it. Dumps it down. We'll take Romello Dawkins for a short gain of 6. Over 100 yards so far. Again, not a crazy game for McConnell, but he's been unbelievably efficient, and I'm here for it. Little halfback screen here. Barr's going to turn up. Barr's going to break the tackle, and Jason Barrett. He's a Damon. True freshman, folks. He's a true freshman. Breaking the tackle of a defensive lineman off the screen pass. They knew it was coming, but he said, you know what? Don't matter. You can't stop me. I mean, look what happens when our defense plays fairly well. We get a turnover, we get a couple of stops here and there, and look how the tide of the game has changed. Okay, I say that, and then we just give up a massive gain. The Vines down to the 35. You're kidding me. 1st and 10 again. Can't believe we just gave up a massive play like that. I'm expecting a run here, so we're going to watch with Eichenberg. It's like a halfback toss. We got multiple guys out there in the edge, but I mean, Iowa can do one thing. That is block the run. Trying our best to stop. I mean, these big dudes are just blocking like crazy. The passing game has been, you know, hit or miss, but their run game is money. Our guys do a whole lot better in zone coverage than they do man, so whenever we're blitzing and we're coming off man, it's a little scary for us. I got to be honest. Speaking of that, look at that. Eichenberg block shedding. I see you, big fella. Tommy Eichenberg's had a rough couple of weeks, but man, he has still been productive despite having a couple of down moments, right? A couple of blown assignments, a couple of blown tackles. But the dude is still an All-American and still a multi-award winning linebacker. You love to see it. All right, we're looking for something here. Watching their stuff across the middle. They go to the big fella, but Jacoby Walters lit him up. 3rd down, 3 yards to go. 100% a pass here. They go across the middle. Jacoby Walters trying to get the strip. Can't quite get him. We're going to see, looks like Houston bring him down. We're making him work for it. You know, I would love to hold him to a field goal, obviously, but it's looking not likely the way things are going at the moment. Y'all just not gonna, we're just not gonna guard it. We're just not gonna guard it. That's what we're doing. No one's gonna, you're just gonna blow your assignment, Ray Walden? Okay. Man, this is such a year for the defense. You know, not a great year for the defense. I'm gonna be honest. Not a great year for the defense, but good Lord, it's frustrating. Jason Barr in the open field. Would have loved if he could have got a little bit of blocking, but it is what it is. 1 yard. The thing we don't want to do is give them any level of hope. And we're giving them just that right now. No, God, no. What? Jason Barr, make your first tackle. That might have been the worst route I have ever seen from a receiver. I mean, Clayton McFadden just stopped moving. It's a comeback route, buddy. The most important part of a comeback route is coming back to the ball. A lot to be happy about in this game. A whole lot not to be happy about. We've got to figure things out ASAP. Jason Barr out here running the open field, got people moving. Okay, I like this. We're giving him a couple of carries, giving Derwin a little bit of a breather right now. I still believe in McConnell. I don't really feel like that was his fault as much as it was McFadden's fault on a really bad route. At the end of the day, what is McFadden doing? I mean, McFadden had one incredible play so far today, and outside of that, it's been a little bit of a cluster. Well, triple option here, trying to get McFadden still involved. I don't want him to know that, you know, we're disappointed in him. McFadden out here, the fastest player on our team. We don't give up on our players, and that's why. Has he pissed me off? Absolutely. But do I know that McFadden, if he has his head right, if his head is in the game, he is one of the most dynamic players in all of college football. Yes, he just showed it right there. 65 yards to the house. That's what I'm talking about. I know that we've given up 21 points in the first half, but still, that was an incredible play. I feel like we got to have some barn burners out here. The way we're playing in coverage, I don't love it. I want to stay in zone coverage, but even zone coverage, we've been not so great in. They're going with the run. I mean, everyone knows it's a run except for apparently our guys. Except for our guys. Most dangerous thing you can do to a bad team is give them hope. And again, we've given them hope time and time again. This has just been unbelievable. I mean, unbelievable. Doing our best here to set the edge and just stay alive. Iowa looks like they're in the I formation right now. Pretty heavy. Bringing our guys up. They go with the toss to the outside. We got multiple guys there, and they still find a way to get 2 yards. Third down. We're playing coverage. Getting our guys sort of lined up here. Play the pass the entire way. We got guys there. They go out of bounds. I'll take it. Look, make them kick a field goal. That's okay with us. Field goal's fine here. I'm fine with field goals. I'm not fine with touchdowns. Touchdowns are the reason why this game is way too close as it is right now. The kicker's in the left hash. Eichenberg gets up. That ball is perfectly down the middle nearly, and so this game's cut to 4. Showed a little bit of the scoreboard, and we actually saw that Indiana is facing number 21 Wisconsin, and Indiana is in the driver's seat right now, which is kind of crazy, but I'm not surprised with how well they played us last week. Out here again on 2nd and 4. Going right back to McFadden. I'm telling this dude, we're not giving up on him yet. McFadden's had a couple of crazy plays, a rushing touchdown, a receiving touchdown. I need more from him though. Jason Barr out here in the open field, got the block he needed, and he was one shoelace tackle away from probably being in the end zone. A minute left, 2nd and 1. We're gonna keep putting pressure on him. McFadden's coming underneath here. We got our guy on the backside of the field, and Jared Golden, we got him. We're calling a timeout. This dude's got to be gassed right now. The thing that I've loved to see from McConnell more than anything is just how he keeps looking on the backside of the field and making plays. John McConnell was growing up in front of us, man. This kid is electric. It should be a Heisman candidate. Timeouts left here, 2nd and 3. Trying something that's probably dumb, but could work. Our quarterback, we're going to hand the ball off to Romello Dawkins. We're going to lose a couple, so we're calling a timeout here. 3rd down, 5 yards to go. McConnell's feeling it. McConnell's going to stretch this out. McConnell's in the end zone. We got a touchdown. 7 rushes for 65 yards. 1 touchdown on the ground. 3 touchdowns in the air. Interception that I don't think was his fault. This dude is putting the team on his back. It's a Heisman or bust season for McConnell. That gives us a fantastic lead. I was probably going to pack it in for this half, I imagine. Just go with a simple little run play. They got obviously a heavy little front here. That simple run play could literally go to the house the way that our defense is playing. Thank God we got a tackle. He did call a timeout though. Looks like they're going to probably go with a pass play here, so we're obviously going to be sitting on that. Got our guys dropping back again, playing the pass 100% here. They go across the middle. Honestly, big fella, take all the time you need. They call one last timeout with 2 seconds left. They're lining up for a field goal, and I honestly don't think they can kick it this far. So we're going to have Jason Barr go back. If he can catch it, he can return it, and it's all good from there. Catch it next time. So with that being said, we have an 11-point lead going at halftime. It's not what I wanted to see, but it still is a double-digit lead against a very good football team. Iowa did have the ball to start in the second half, but they didn't really do much with it, so we're picking up here with us having the ball to start things off in the 3rd quarter. Mason Barr turning up a little bit, picking up some yards. We'll take 6. A few more carries coming for Barr before we end up swapping him back for Derwin. Again, Derwin's had a good little break, but we want him to finish this game strong. Barr, as good as he is in the open field, not so great between the tackles. 6 for 6 on 3rd down conversions here. We got Derwin back in the game. We'll see McConnell easily pick that up, slides, because he's trying to, you know, he's being safe out here. I respect it. Jared Gold going deep. McConnell making that quick adjustment here. Oh, no. A beautiful touch pass. Our bullets picked off. The touch pass, though, from McConnell. I mean, the touch on that pass over the linebacker, but in between him and the safety. I think a beauty. I just don't think any of our guys on our team are getting enough respect right now. Put this man on the Heisman list already. What McConnell has done, nothing short of amazing. I know he doesn't have insane yards, but he's still top 15 passing yards in the nation. The man came into the game with 16 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. Now he's at 19 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. I mean, that's still elite in my opinion. We're putting McFadden deep here. He's got one-on-one coverage, no safety help. Never mind, the safety ended up getting back a little bit. McConnell, yeah, we gotta get rid of that one. Roll to the wrong side. Perfect 7 for 7 3rd down conversions. Already got 1 on this drive. See if we can pick up another one here. Read option has been absolute money today. 11 first downs of their 9. Iowa has been in this game nonstop, and they are still well within possibly, you know, taking a little shot at us here. Connell throws one. Okay, we should have thrown that. We know we shouldn't have thrown it. That's a freshman throw. We're a junior. We should not be doing that with McConnell. We're keeping them right in this game, and that's on us. They've got, again, a heavy front. We're expecting a run here. They go with the run. What a big tackle. I see you, young fella. Austin Houston out here making plays. He's quick to become one of my favorite players in the team. The young fella is just killing it right now. Started a little bit later last year. Has been starting pretty much all of this season. He has been everything we've asked him to be and more. And I think what's even more important is that Houston has been one of the few corners we have that can actually be really good in the run game, which for our team is super rare to find. I was making a quick adjustment here. Thought we had maybe a halfback screen coming, but they end up being short by 1 yard. I'm assuming they're going to kick the punt here, but dear God, I hope they do. Well, opted to go ahead with the punt. Again, they were 1 yard short, but in my opinion, you got to go for that. Cowards will punt, though. Get Derwin. Oh, he was so close to breaking that off. We're trying to make sure we get back to the run game because the run game has been one of the better things we've had today. We've had a couple of surprise plays here and there, but the run game has really kept us honest. 8 for 8 on 3rd down. I mean, this is the best we've ever done on 3rd downs. That's one thing that's keeping us alive in this ball game. Derwin finds that. Not, I mean, a crazy amount of yards, but the 2 is going to be good for the first. Connell, the company, ready to go again. We'll play action. A couple of things we wanted to risk, but it wasn't just worth it. It's nothing more than I want to do than chuck it downfield and risk a big play, but consider we already have 2 interceptions and it's a pretty close game still. What the heck just happened there? I mean, we just watched that linebacker go immediately to where we're going to throw it and just sit on it, and we still threw it, so that's on me. All right, putting Gold underneath here. We'll hot swap to the play. We had guys everywhere. Derwin is going to get the first down. You're kidding me. Look at the senior pick up the 18. Part of the reason why I wanted to give Derwin a little bit of a break, man. Let that kid go ahead, get his feet ready for the second half, because that's where we honestly need him the most. Get McConnell. Might be a Heisman moment here. McConnell is needing 1 block on his right so we can just pivot around him, but I mean, he almost has 100 yards on the ground today. What a play by him. Inside the red zone. Love what I'm seeing here. Got Dawkins on a hook route. Connell's moving. Again, smartly we'll get rid of that one. What I wanted to see was Romello Dawkins kind of fade off to the end zone, but he stood there a little bit too long, so we got to obviously get rid of that one, but still, plenty of opportunity here. Speaking of opportunity, McConnell, who is gassed beyond belief, is going to pick up 7 more. 10 for 10 on 3rd downs. McConnell's been absolutely killing it, but he's got to be a little gassed right now, breathing pretty heavy. Paid the price. We're kicking a field goal. We're taking the points. We don't need anything risking here. Lining up for what should be a pretty easy one here. Hancock takes that one up the middle, and we're good to go. We'll send our lead to double. Excuse me, 14 points. Look at Indiana, 24-21 with 15 seconds left in the 3rd. They might do that. Look, Indiana knocking off a top team does nothing but help us because obviously we struggled against them. We barely beat them, and if they can get ranked, that means that they were way better than people might have thought, and we're okay. We're going deep. We got Ray Walton back there who gets the pick, but he's not in bounds. It's nice to see good coverage, though, from Ray Walton because he's been terrible so far in coverage today, giving up multiple big plays, over 100+ yards on him alone. They're trying again. Ray Walden has it and drops it. What a play. Back-to-back drives. Wait, they're saying 2nd and 10? Did they not count that first pass play as an incompletion? Heck? I'm so confused as to how they actually have a first down. Or had a first down, and that was 2nd and 10. What the heck just went on here? Wait, they're saying this was a completion? Oh my God, I thought we intercepted that. I literally thought this whole time we intercepted that play that I thought Ray Walden had. He got mossed. I was getting a little bit of momentum, and I don't like. Oh, what happened? That's on them. Gotta be on them. Big fella, I see you. Oh yeah, I'm aligned to that. Got Eichenberg and company blitzing a little bit here. They just find a way to like get away from the blitz, man. They have an uncanny knack for that. Iowa's coach though activated their clutch skills, so things might be a little bit dicey for our squad right now. Trying to fill some gaps. Iowa though finds something, and Dwayne Cole hits him after 6. Gavin Williams has 118 rush yards on us. He's been an absolute animal today. We're switching our play up here. I don't like what I'm seeing. I like a run, so I wanted to switch it up. Close, but I mean, they still find a way. We're packing it. I mean, they have got heavy formation after heavy formation. We've got guys blitzing from all types of directions, but they have found ways to get it done. Eichenberg and company find him, and they get him after nothing. He burned us in man coverage a lot today, and so one of my biggest fears has been lining our guys up in man coverage for that exact reason. But sometimes you got to risk it. Pressure on the quarterback, and finally, Conley's going to get a sack. I think it's our first sack of the game, and it's in the 4th quarter. 3rd down, 17. We're dropping our guys back in coverage a little bit here. What a huge play by Conley coming off the edge. They go with the QB run, no shot. They thought that was a good idea. 4th and 15. This is one of the biggest plays of the game for Iowa right now. They need this conversion. They're going over here. Damon just kept running. Call that man Forrest Gump, because he would not stop. The pick would have been great too, because then you could have kept running for a reason, but whatever. 6 minutes left in the game. We have the ball. Let's see if we can put our, our foots down and just absolutely dominate the rest of this game. Pick up the W. Look at Derwin. Look at Derwin. I see you, Marvin. A few things going here. Back with Derwin. I was struggling sometimes with the run, but they find a way to stop us after 2 here. Still nursing that 14-point lead here. Derwin gets a couple of blocks. In the open field, guys moving. Derwin's going to pick up some steam here. He's got one guy to try to beat here. Number 27 is on his heels. Derwin is forced out at the 9, but 56 yards later, the big fella, Heisman. It makes no sense to me that we have 2 guys that should be on the Heisman list, and neither one get recognition right now. Absolutely blows my mind. Speaking of Heisman, McConnell's going to kick this for his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. Look, Derwin did all the work, but McConnell says, don't mind me. I'm going to put an end to this game. Crowd's a little bit more lively right now. The orange is just echoing. Everyone is super happy. Everyone's super live. Everyone's standing up, but we still got some work to be done here. Eichenberg was trying to destroy that man. You never know if they might fake slide. Like, their name's Kenny Pickett. We don't want to risk it out here. If they're going to be in that area, we're going to try to absolutely destroy him. Quarterback drops back again. You got a couple of guys. This man is panicking. Cass is going to get him, though. Jason Cass is going to pick up a sack for a loss of 5. I see you, big fella. This defense has played just infinitely better in the second half. We got to chew him out and throw a couple of trash cans at him at halftime, but you know what? You got to do what you got to do out here. 3rd and 11, obviously, is going to be a pass play. They go across the middle. Wow, we just whiffed on 3 different tackles. I'm floored. I'm floored. I was feeling it right now. I mean, they're down. They know they need some plays, and they are going to number 86. Cox is putting up big numbers right now. If they score, they're down 14, so they're feeling pretty good about their chances here. With 3:30 left, they know a quick score puts them right back in this game. Watch the middle. They've been going there a ton right now. They go with the run. Eichenberg and company are there. We see our defensive tackle get ran over, but we stop him after 5. Better believe if we get the ball back, we're absolutely trying to score, though. We're not doing any of this like, oh, maybe we'll whatever. No, we're trying to score again. I want a 50 burger on Iowa, okay? We are trying to get our team as highly ranked as possible, and we do that by absolutely destroying our opponents. A quick pass here. We keep him in bounds. He picks up 8. And back at it here again. We know they're passing. Bringing the blitz. Their quarterback hasn't done great under the blitz, but we just haven't really been able to get to him a ton. They're wasting a lot of time for a team down 21. Eichenberg. Didn't initiate the tackle. You're kidding me. You're kidding me. Absolutely a sack. Eichenberg just couldn't get the tackle animation to go. So we'll chalk that up as an L. Eichenberg with another blitz there. Ray Wall's going to tackle the guy, but they're going to score because they're on the doorstep yet again. Sometimes I'm just blown away by how bad some of our players are, you know? I just get floored. Like our entire defensive line there, literally floored. I was obviously going with the onside kick. They know they need the ball back with 2:30 left. All their timeouts, this is one thing they can get going. And look at Romello Dawkins, getting up high, getting the ball, and now we've got the rock right back. Derwin showed a couple of signs of having cramps after that big run he had earlier, so we're letting Barr finish out this game today with 2:30 left. Get the young fella some reps, get him ready for what he should be doing out there in the next couple of seasons. What a juke. Him and Derwin both have been killing that double juke. I mean, he's giving us a taste of what happens if we have a really good offensive line. You block for this kid, he is going to make some absolute memories in the open field. Everyone knows it's a wrap if we score here, and especially if we take a lot of time off the clock. Barr trying to get to the outside here. He cuts up a little bit. He picks up what looks to be about 4. Third downs are 10 for 11, meaning we did not get our last third down conversion attempt. Trying to finish strong here. Barr all the time in the world is going to fight for that one. He made sure we got it. Everyone knows it's all but over at this point, and we're trying to get that 50 point. So they know that if we go for that, it's going to be tough for them. McConnell stretches things up, and he still gets 2 somehow. This has been one of our most successful running games in what feels like forever. Our guys are literally all over the field today. High pass here, Romello Dawkins, and Dawkins is in the end zone. We haven't seen much of him today. What a play. 18 yards. He had that crazy catch on the onside kickoff as well. He gets back in the end zone. 4 touchdowns for McConnell, 208 yards, a couple on the ground. What an afternoon for this offense. With that, we're going to walk out of here with the fantastic W. Look, we absolutely put on the show today. McConnell had 6 total touchdowns. He ended up having 3 interceptions as we threw a really short pass late. That got tipped, or actually bobbled by our guy and then picked off. But you know what? Still a Heisman in my book. Recapping the stats, McConnell 16 to 26, 200 yards, 4 touchdowns, again 3 interceptions. 1 was Trey Swain's fault, not his, but still, we'll take it. You can honestly say the late pick by Swain and then the terrible route by McFadden. Really, outside of that, he had 1 interception, which I'm not really mad at. On the ground, we had 2 100-yard rushers today. It's been a very long time since we've been able to say that. Derwin had 129 in the ground. McConnell had 121 on the ground with 2 touchdowns. Jason Barr had 50 yards, no touchdowns on the ground for him. We even see McFadden again on that pitch that he took to the house, 65 yards. He made up for what was a really dumb play and turned out to be a pretty good one. In the air, Jason Barr 4 for 24 and a touchdown. Dawkins 3 for 35, a touchdown. Derwin, Roth, McFadden all got involved. We see a McFadden touchdown and a Trey Swain touchdown. Again, the volume of catches isn't super high, but the overall result I'm not mad at. Defensively, Ray Walden had blown coverage after blown coverage after blown coverage, but he had 7 tackles, so somewhat of a W for him. Had a deflection, should have had a pick, but it's neither here nor there. Walters had 7 tackles. Eichenberg had 6 today. Conley had the only sack I believe that we had today, along with 5 other tackles. No, we had 1. Sorry, we had 1 other one. Jason Capps. I forgot about that one a little bit later on. Interceptions, we only had 1 by Jordan Damon. Again, the senior breaking the school record for most interceptions we've ever seen at Cascade Valley. Offensively, there is so much to be happy about. Defensively, we're going to work on tackling because it's been abysmal, and honestly, we have to do better. If we want to stop the run, we got to do better. I think our pass coverage is workable. It's just the way that we're getting run over. It's unacceptable. At the end of the day, we're going to be moving up. We should be at least top 15 after a hard-fought victory, and I'm okay with that at this stage of the season. Be safe, be smart, tell somebody you love them. Catch you guys on the next one.